Lord Jesus, Buddha, Shiva, and all them. Hold on. Woo! All right. Y'all like my walk up? Hang on. I gotta figure out how to reverse the camera. See the wind turbine? Yeah, it's on the ground. It just jumped off again. I want to talk about fake problems versus real problems. But first, I got to figure out how to reverse the camera because I'm behind it and I can't see anything. Hold on. Hit that button. There you go. Camera. I think the last time I did this, oh no, I think it worked. It locked up for a minute, then it worked. So let's see what happens. Click off of that so y'all can see my dirty, grimy, sweaty face because I got real problems. Woo! All right. I got to sit down for a minute. Let's see if this thing flips around. See if it works. It's not, oh, it looks froze. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think it worked last time and you were looking at me, but I had hey, there we go. All right, it did work. Whoo! Did y'all like my walk up? Did y'all see that? You know, that's what's called staged. I set the camera up and I walked out to the field. Well, actually down the driveway where, what was I doing this morning? Oh, putting up the fence post, H brace for the barbed wire and worked on a few other things this morning. But I'm going to talk about real problems versus fake problems. Let me tell you something. What I love about being out here, I got real problems. I don't have fake problems. I don't have bullshizzle problems. I have real problems. All right. I'm not trying to fight for money. I'm not in that struggle no more. That's bullshizzle. I'm not in one group fighting another group. Fake problems. Remember, they created all the groups. All groups are cults. The only reason humans group up is because they have a minority they want to abuse. And they know if they get 2 or 3 or 4 together, they can abuse the weak. And that's the same reason why an abusive man picks a weak woman. That's why a weak man goes to a bar and looks for the woman who is not secure. Why? Because he wants to abuse her. That's why all people get in groups, because they seek to abuse a minority. Well-mean or not, doesn't matter if it's well-mean. That's why you get in groups. That's number one. So, but I want to talk about real problems versus fake problems. Fake problems. When I was on grid, I had fake problems. All of them were fake. Why? Because the majority of my time I spent at work making money. They print the money. The money is not real. It is fake. It is a fake construct, 100%. They print the money and they give it to their friends. They print the money and they tell you you need to go to work. They print the money and they give you and your children debt at birth to make you go out and work for what they keep and print and give to their friends. All right. Those are fake problems. That's monopoly world. That's bullshit. Out here, I got real problems. Let me tell you some of my real problems. Seeing how we're talking about my problems. Oh my gosh. Had a windstorm last night. Damn it, I didn't sleep. I got about 2 hours of sleep. So I'm not sure how many jokes I'm gonna be making on this one. I might be screaming the whole damn time. About 2 hours of sleep. Well, because the tarps were flapping, everything was in the wind last night. And of course, there's no weather where I live. There's no weather report. There's no weatherman. So there's no way I can see what's coming. You'll know when it's coming, when it's there. So no, I didn't sleep last night. Got 2 hours. I finally had to get up, repair the greenhouse at midnight in the middle of the nighttime, strapped, of course, because I'm in the wild. And then I had to go sleep in the truck. Oh no, the power cut out. Why did the power cut out? Oh, right, because I left the pump on the koi pond. That was stupid. That's a real problem though. That's a stupid problem because I was busy doing a bunch of stuff. I forgot to turn the pump off, so it drained the battery. But that's still a real problem. It's not a fake problem. It's not, you getting debt at birth and spending your life paying back something that you don't even owe. All right, real problems out here. So I slept in the truck. So I didn't sleep real good. I don't sleep in no damn trucks. I'm 29. I'm not at an age where I can sleep with my back all crooked up. My back needs to be straight, damn it. Real problems. Oh my gosh. And of course I got up 5 crack of dawn. Soon as that sun came up, woke up, looked at the clock. All right, slept an hour and a half, 2 hours. Gotta go to work. Ain't got no time. Ain't got no fake problems. I gotta get up. Can't have coffee. So what did I do? I worked on the patio. I had to go get rocks. I had to stabilize the greenhouse a little bit. I had to go work on the barbed wire fence. I had to put the wind turbine up. You know, a real problem. The wind turbine. Did y'all see the beginning of the video? Did you see the wind turbine spinning? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Know why? Because the damn thing, the blade jumped off again. China. Why can't y'all make a wind turbine where the blade don't jump off? No, which is funny because the reason why the blade jumped off is because of real problems. The dummy who put it up yesterday didn't have the right size Allen wrench. You know, he's got it. You just can't find it. A little disorganized. Real problems. You know, disorganized because I got stuff everywhere. So, of course, the blade was like, look, man, if you don't go to town or if you don't go digging through your tools and find the right Allen wrench, I'm going to jump the hell off this wind turbine. And, of course, when the 2 minutes before the video started, the wind turbine blade jumped the hell off. So, so you go back to the beginning of the video, you look on the ground, you'll see the blade on the ground. But thank you, China. It wasn't China's fault. China made a good wind turbine toy that I love to play with and use and abuse. And the wind, so I'm watching. It's a good thing, like you watching, like real things happen in real time. The blade jumped off. It was like woo, and it jumped up in the air and it hit the ground and it bounced a few times, boing, boing, boing. Because it's plastic, man. It's plastic. You know, real problems versus fake problems. Off grid, you got real problems. Sandstorm is a real problem. Windstorm is a real problem. Power, food, the things you need to survive, building shelter. Real problems. Real problems. You forgetful because you got a lot of things to do. You leave a koi pond pump on. Real problems. You need to go to preschool so you can get a degree, so you can go out there and work for billionaires, the billionaires that actually print the money and give it to their friends. Fake problems. Oppression, slavery, suicide, all the things that come from this, including the cuckoo virus, because you got these crazy people who sent money over to a lab somewhere to make something that came back to get you, and then they told you need to be scared and stay home instead of what did you create that got loose? And people still listening to these people. Fake problems versus real problems. If you go to the people who caused the problem to solve the problems, that's a fake problem and you're a fake person. I love you to death. Stop being fake people. I've been a fake person my entire life with fake problems. Now I'm a real person with real damn problems. All right? Yeah, there you go. I'm done yelling. Drink my coffee. I don't want to spend too much time because I got real things to do. And I agree with one of my friends said, you know, you don't have to go off grid to live a real life. I agree. No, you don't. Grid in this way, not physically. But if you want to take on the system, you got to off grid. You got to off grid everything: your food, your water, your oxygen, your banking, your education, your research, your health care, your health, because healthcare ain't healthcare, it's disease management. All right. If you give the global health to the sickest people on the planet, what do you think you're going to get? Disease management. You don't give global health to for-profit disease management companies. Man, do you know how stupid that is? They're going to make fake problems and fake diseases. All right, there you go. Done. It's going to be a quick video. I'm yelling because I just laundry day, yo. I got real problems. Shoot, I need some drawers, and my drawers smell like death probably with the smell. I don't know what smells worse, my socks or my drawers. But those real problems, okay? Real problems, not fake. All right, I'm done yelling. All right, that's it. I'm going to read comments. I'm going to get out of here because I got real things I got to do. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dolores. Good morning. Hey, Sampton. Good morning. I was out there on your swell. I'm going to call that Sampton swell. That the first swell I did. That's Sampton swell. I was out there on Sampton swell. And what was I planting this morning? Bamboo. Good sister online, Sister Laura, she got me some black and blue bamboo seeds. So I was out planting them on Sampton. In fact, shoot, I worked on your swell, damn it, a good 3 hours yesterday. Built a new dam on it, dammed up to 2 runoffs that go into it, so it holds more water. I even put a culvert on it. So I'm going big time. Swales are how you make trees. That's how you make trees. Hey, Rod, what the hell are you doing on Facebook? I thought you done got deleted. Conan the Barbarian said, damn it, Riley gone. They done got it and took her and threw her out like Big Tree Dell and threw her off because she's saying too many things that are true. That's the people y'all need to follow are the people that's getting thrown off. You don't need to follow me. No, you don't need to follow. You need to follow Riley. Riley, post all your links, girl. Post everything where you at so that people can follow you. And I gotta address something too. What else? Something came across my eyes this morning using my brain. Oh yeah. About the group thing, right? So go along with me on this. So again, the only reason people group up is because they got somebody they want to abuse with their perspective, right? That's the only reason you need to have power over any individuals, right? The individual is sovereign, not the system, not the group. And so sister, who was it? I forgot the sister's name. Amanda. What did she say? She said, yeah, but you, and that's my Amanda, but yeah, but you got a bunch of group, y'all in a group together. So, you talk to your group every morning. So first of all, it ain't every morning because I don't have time to do that no more. And two, these people ain't group with me and I ain't group with them. And if any of these people follow me, they dumb as the day is long, okay? Only slaves have leaders, okay? Only slaves have politicians. Only slaves have masters. I surround myself with powerful, sovereign people who can make up their own damn mind, do their own damn research, and stand on their own damn two. I ain't got no followers. Somebody following me, something wrong with you. Go out there and get a life. Go out there and find out who you really are. Find yourself. I'm not in a group, all right? You want to be in my group, then I don't even know what you want to do. You had to go make a group, with my name or something and go start your own little cult like a Democrat or Republican. But I don't do groups. I don't do groups. I don't do followers. I'm not leading nobody nowhere. I'm doing what I got to do in my life. And hopefully everybody else doing what they got to do in their life too. And we learn from each other. I might facilitate discussions on occasion, might yell at y'all, make some jokes. Damn it, fly. See the fly, I don't like flies. He landed right on my coffee, but he's just helping me, right? You got to evolve with the ecosystem. If you're not evolving with the ecosystem, you're going to die. America has chosen segregation yet again. Yep. Oh, yes. Oh, it's worse now, Riley. That's the problem. Good America. Good job, America. You always pull through. Yeah, I know, because they love slavery. Every last one of them. They love fake problems in slavery because slavery is a fake problem. Slavery is a fake problem consenting to the kings and lords, right? On the idea that you don't get to be a slave this time, but your grandkids or your kids gonna be slaves, or you'll be a slave towards the end of it. Because ain't no groups gonna sit back and let you be the master and oppress them. Eventually, they're gonna rise up and oppress you. That's what I'm saying, Riley, is dark energy. Dark energy runs all this because most people practice dark magic, right? And to me, that's dark magic. You want to abuse another sovereign creature that with your perspective, your group's perspective, that's it's abuse. That's dark magic. That's evil. That's, so yeah, but they're doing it now again. Soon you'll have the drinking fountains, right? You got the people who had experiments that shedding everything on everybody else and the people who didn't. Think about it. Once again, I don't know if you saw it, but Tree Big Dell, wonderful last broadcast. He had about 22 different articles that I will not post because I know it's just going to throw me in jail. That showed all the people who got the experiment, got the thing. Now, if you got the experiment, got the thing, did the experiment work? Right. So should you be mad as hell? Right. Should you start questioning the position? Right. Should you start going along with the people who are pro and anti the V word, who ain't bothering with this because this ain't the V word? See, I don't have to debate this. Am I anti-V? No, not really. V is a technology. It's an outdated technology, but I'm not anti it. I just think that people should look at modern science and realize what the immune system is and how it works better. But all of my friends who I should debate the V's with, they ain't getting the experiment. They ain't getting the E. The pro V and the anti V ain't bothering with this thing E because this thing E ain't a V. It's an E. All right. You get what I'm saying? Only fools rush in. All right. Isn't that a song? I think that might be a song. Good morning, Show Ro. How you doing, Nishmarna? How you doing? I'm just talking about real problems and fake problems. Real problems and real things you got to do in your life that directly affect you, your kids, everybody around you, your neighbors, stuff like that. Fake problems is what the billionaires, the bankers give you in the society and economics they create because they don't want to let go of slavery. Well, we got to make money, Gerard. We got to make money. No, you don't. Nothing costs money. You understand that? Does anybody get that line of thought? After 3D printers, automation, and basically free energy when it stays on the pole and the blade don't jump off, we can make everything. We can 3D print metal. We can 3D print tissue, 3D print food, 3D print houses. A kid 3D printed the frame of a Ferrari, all right? Nothing costs money. We consent to the monopoly game that they're playing us with. Real problems, fake problems. They print the stuff and give it to their friends. They print the cars, they print the houses, they print the money, give it to their friends. They don't give it to you because you're lazy. No, you got to go do work. You got to work for yours. Go out there and find you a billionaire industry and get a thing called a career and a job and go work to make and pay for your entire life something that you don't actually owe. Slavery, forced labor, fake problems versus real problems. All right. That's why it's consent. Great show. Best episode ever yet. That's Bofon. He probably said that while I was walking up. It was a good example, Bofon. Don't be hating on that. I set the camera up because I was walking in from the field out there working. It's not slavery because it's my field and I'm doing my work. And I was real problems. And I was walking up and I was like, you know what? It'd be kind of neat, man, just to set the camera up and film me walking up, carrying all this heavy stuff because I'm mixing concrete, putting in post. And carrying the shovel and the post hole digger. So I did that. I set the camera up the same way they set up the banking system and the economics. And I walked out there and I let y'all see me do it too. I waited till the camera started. Then I walked out there so you could see me walk out there, stage the event and walk back. The billionaires aren't hiding it from you. The trillionaire families aren't hiding it. You can go read the laws and look it up. They staged all of this. All the isms, communism, socialism, capitalism, it's all cronyism, all right? They print the money, they give it to their friends, and they make you work for it. So that's why I staged the beginning. It was a fake beginning. Everything else has been real. But it's a fake world. So it's weird. It's like somebody going back and watching the beginning, like, oh, wow, he's walking in from the field. He's hot and sweaty and dirty and stinky, and he's been working really hard. That guy does more before 10 o'clock than I do all day. I want to watch the beginning over and over and over. Wow, he looks tired. He's a hard worker. That's the same thing of people still engaging in the system, all right? It's a fake system. It's a monopoly game. Stop falling for it. In the cycle, let's evolve into the automated economy, robot-based economy. Robots do the labor. Human beings go do important real work. Stop doing the fake work for these industries, all right? I've got to get done. What you got to get done, Mike? That's a get out of here, man. That sounds kind of nasty. Flies always trying to land in my coffee. How are you doing outside on Mars, Texas, without a spacesuit? Oh, this is a spacesuit out here. All you need is some shade and something to drink for hydration. This is my spacesuit. Samson said it's the truth. All right, I hope it's the truth, Ruth. I hope so. Leaving the pump on isn't a real problem. Next time you'll know. Well, it was a real problem for me at midnight, Samson, when the power went out at the same time that the greenhouse wanted to fall on me. It was a real problem then. But it was an avoidable problem. I get what you're saying. That's an avoidable problem. It's a problem I caused and I can fix so it never happens again. The same way we as a human race can say, you know what, we see the problem, we can send it to these billionaires and these governors and politicians and kings and lords and created this fake system. I see the problem, I see what I did, I consented, I'm not going to do it again. So I don't have to deal with that problem again. And we can do that. People just don't want to. The wind turbine and the pump is your fake money. The wind turbine and the pump, well, the wind turbine and the pump, they shouldn't cost nothing. They shouldn't, first of all, it's a scam that they actually cost anything. That was number one. But I engaged in the system when I bought them. And in terms of my fake money, no, it's real money. I say that's real power. I say it's real money. That's my stance. It's real, right? It's creating something real, and I'm doing something real with it. I'm not staging or faking nothing after the first 10 seconds of the video. The first 10 seconds, yep, that was fake money. It's all fake because I staged the whole thing. But I use it for real stuff. I cook with it. I clean with it. I run pumps with it too late into the night. But it's real. So, right, fake versus real. Fake is the consent. We consent to it. They set up the monopoly game. They make the rules, and they don't have to play by the rules. Only we do. It's fake. It's all staged. I've got to get motivated to work on a VW today. Go on and get it, Mike. Don't play around. The VW will kill you. That was my first car, was a VW. Samson loves it. I love it too. Hey, Heaven, good morning. Want to be famous? No, I don't, because that's stupid. HM Genius 009. I'm pretty sure that you are a robot. But no, I don't want to be famous. That's dumb. What anybody wants to be famous is wants to be infamous. It's a psychopathic thing that you want a whole bunch of people to know you instead of knowing themselves. That's psychotic. There's something wrong with people who want to lead and be famous. I don't get down with nobody like that. There's also something wrong with people who want to follow people. I don't, y'all can stick around if that's who you are, what you want to do. My interest is sovereign people who have real sovereign individualistic thoughts. I don't get down with slaves. I don't get down with masters. And I don't get down with people who want to create slaves or follow them or want to follow a master. Is this thing working? I hope it's working. Oh, I got to switch hands. Hold on. Switch hands. I got to stay on the charger, but this is going to be a quick video because I got to go. Ooh, it's magic. That's a song. I don't know if you know that, Mike. Are you sing? That's a ooh, it's magic. Who sings that song? When I Look at You or something like that? Now, I'm not sure if it's magic. That's probably hormones. Ooh, it's hormones. Pale twig pea. All right, I don't know what that is. And yes, I am corny. I'm a father. I'm supposed to be, damn it. People say, oh, this guy's corny. Yes, he's supposed to be. He's a father. If you're a parent, you're supposed to be corny or you failed at your job. You're raising kids. They got the whole rest of their life to hate this world that we consent to for fake economics and a fake monopoly game so they don't go out and follow their passion and their dreams and do the things that they love while the robots do the heavy lifting and the automation. They got the rest of their life for real hard, dark things, right? You got to be corny. You got to show these beautiful children at birth fun, because they ain't gonna have no more fun the rest of their life. They're gonna be slaves that think they having fun when they playing Jamboree and Jubilee on Saturday and Sunday, but then they're slaving Monday through Friday. All right, gone, not done. Hold on. Hey, look, hey, get out of here. Stay out there landing in cow doodle and mountain lion and wolf boo, and they landed, put in my coffee. You're only supposed to put a little bit, man. Like sugar, salt, just a little bit. You can't put a whole bunch of E. coli in my coffee. Then I get sick and die. You just want a low exposure, like the cuckoo. Got to get your cuckoo. Better get the new ones and 2.0 and 3.0. Let your body keep upgrading with the ecosystem. But don't get too much of it. You get too much of it, you might die, especially if you abuse sugar. All right, last comments. Well, I'm going to read the comments and then I'm going to go. Gone. Not done. Lots of laughter. I've got to get gone. Gonna move to the woods. Be ready for it though, Mike. Remember this, a lot of things in the woods want to eat you. Good story. Thank you. You're welcome, brother Doug. Common purpose, potential to love and disentangle ourselves from old habits. Ooh, yes, we do need a common purpose. I think we got a bunch of them, Jennifer. Love one another. We got 7 billion cousins on this planet. Most of them doing bad. Most of them still believe in the fake world and fake problems that we consent to. So I think we got a common purpose in freeing the human race. Like Brother Pat sings, free humanity. We can free the planet if we choose to. We just got to stop being slaves. Jennifer, it's like, who's it? Harriet Tubman said, I freed thousands of slaves. I could have freed thousands more if only they knew they were slaves. If only they knew the real world. If they only knew the real world outside the plantation, outside the economic system, outside the fake society, outside the trillionaires and the billionaires, East India Trading Company that became the United States Incorporated. If only they knew what was outside of master's borders, they wouldn't want to be slaves. I freed thousands of slaves, she said, and I could have freed thousands of more if only they knew they were slaves. Hey, citizen there. Howdy, farmer. Hi. No, do not put that on me. Don't abuse farmers like that. I'm definitely not a farmer. Farmers know what they're doing. The engineers, they don't have wind turbine blades jumping off in the distance. They do things that work. I do things because I love doing them. I'm a gardener and I might be working on a farm, but I'm not a farmer. Not yet. No, farmers are the smartest, wisest, most critically thinking people we got on this planet, especially the small farmers. They got to fix things themselves. They ain't got the money to. The government is always, United States Incorporated is always after them, trying to steal their land while they pretend to the people that's voting for them that they're trying to help the small farmer when really they're just trying to rob them and steal their land. Small farmers, the smartest people I know are dirty and got about 4 teeth and they chew on straw and they sit on tractors, damn it. So no, I'm nowhere near smart enough to be a farmer. They did critical thought their entire life as a farmer. I've only started critical thought in the last couple of years, I guess. Before that, I just went along with the fake society. Whoever does sign it, you shouldn't. Whoever signed what? What if somebody? Nobody should sign nothing because it's not your real name and it's fake. It's not your name. We're spiritual creatures. We don't have names. You give names to cattle. You give names to dogs. And well, actually, you know what? Hang on, let me back that up. I actually think cows are sentient. Did I tell y'all what the cows do around here when they're thirsty? Did I tell y'all this? I think I posted a picture. I'm not sure. The cows down this long, dusty dirt road I gotta go on to get to town. When the cows are thirsty, you know what they do? They take their trough bucket and they pick it up and they put it in the middle of the street. I didn't know what they were doing at first, and I realized the cow knows that the farmers come by in trucks with water, and so they picked up the bucket, they put it in the middle of the street to let the farmer know, damn it, you're falling behind on your duties. Real problems. The cows got real problems. They need water. They need to stop the drivers on the passway. Sentient. They're all sentient. The only sovereign thing on this planet are the species, the earthlings, right? All of them. Ain't nothing else sovereign. You know, and that to me is the beginning of the fake world. Is starting to believe in a fantasy that systems and nations and politics and with the political parties and races and all these things are sovereign. They're not. They're all creations, manifestations of billionaires and those with the most jewels to keep us playing Monopoly. Damn it, stop rolling the dice. Go off grid. Do you understand when I say go off grid? Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not do what I do. Is you need to off grid in the ways you can. We need to collapse the system. When the system doesn't have enough users, slavery stops. If the slaves don't go out there and picking cotton in the field, what do you think happens? The system collapses. The plantation comes to an end. I'm not sure what the Unabomber style is, but I will say this. If people keep on with that voting, I was talking to somebody about that this morning. People keep on with that voting, this only ends one way. When you group up to abuse a minority, which is what all groups are for, all political groups, all churches, all of them. I know y'all don't like it. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I just give you my perspective. You don't have to agree. I don't really care if you agree. The only reason people group up is to abuse an individual. And if that individual groups up with two, then they got to go get four. Why? To use violence. Voting is violence. There's more of us, and so we will oppress you with our perspective, and you will live the way that we demand that you live. That's the only reason people get in groups. And to your point, the violent point, Mike, politics only ends one way, right? Because politics is war. You can pretend that it's peaceful. It says, because before politics, we used to just have to fight for everything. Politics is war. When you deny people freedom to do the things that they need, eventually they become angry enough. They have to protect their children and their future enough that they want to fight. Politics always ends in revolution. There is no other way. If you are grouping up with other people in a violent manner to abuse a minority, it will always end in revolution. It'll always end in bloodshed. And how about this? How about we stop repeating that cycle? How about we finally realize that it always ends in some sort of a Unabomber war cannon violence, as long as we're grouping up against our cousins. You got 7 billion cousins on this planet, and they're all different. They were grown up a different way. They got different preferences, different religions, different alien gods. Let people alone. Leave them alone. Let them go about their way without you grouping up with other people and enforcing your perspective on them. All right. That's all I'm saying. I don't do groups because it always ends in violent revolution. Am I not worried about getting ate by nothing where I want to go plant my trees and permaculture? Might be a few black bears around there, but nothing like up north. Never heard of nobody getting something. Well, so black bear is a real problem, Citizen Deb. And to me, that's a good problem to have, though. That's a good problem to have. right? That's a part of the real world. That's not a part of a construct of humanity of people with the most jewels. You know, yeah, I can get eaten by a wolf. I can get eaten by a wolf right now. I got the barbed wire fence behind me. I'm kind of safe. You know, no bulls can run up behind me, but the wolves, they can go right under the fence because my barbed wire fence, it goes under goes over the arroyo. And of course, wolves can go right under. And there are wolves around here, and they're coyotes and they're hogs and other things. And good friend of mine from yesterday's phone call has helped me work on that problem, being able to remove a problem from a distance. But I won't go into the details on that yet. Uh, but that's living life. That's a real problem. Humanity has had problems with bears and wolves since the beginning. We have not had problems with bankers and Citibank and Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. These are fake problems for a fake society, right? So Citizen Dev, I get you. You know, if I get eaten by a wolf, that'd be a great thing for me. I really don't care, right? At least people will know that in the last years of my life, I lived a real life. I didn't live a fake life. I didn't live a life given to me by indoctrination and people keeping things from me to keep me laboring, right? Slavery. That's how a slave plantation worked. Massa keep the food from you. Massa keep your back from free from pain from a whip. So you'll go out there and work. And it's the same thing they do. They print the money, they print the society, and they give it to their friends to make sure all their friends, the crony industries, have what they need, and you don't, right? That's slavery. So yeah, anyway, that was the point. Fake problems and real problems. Any creature capable of feeling pain or pleasure is sentient. I agree with that, Sampson. And I know cows are sentient. And I just leave that where it is. You know, people will figure things out in time. I grew up eating all kind of sentient animals. You know, people, you know, like I said, I don't worry about what I think. You just think about it, things yourself, and you come up to your own thoughts. But when I look in a cow's eye, Sampson, I can tell you what I see. The same thing I see in a dog's eyes. The same thing I see in my neighbor's eyes, right? I see love, I see pain, I see fear, I see all of that. And that's not why I'm a vegetarian, right? I'm a vegetarian because it's just healthier. My body performs better on fruits and vegetables than anything else, you know. But humanity, we have to keep moving forward. And so for me, that was a good step to take. But I'm still murdering sentient creatures. I think bacteria is sentient. I think that what else? The cute little water bears. What are they called? I love those little things. What are they called? They're so cute. They went to space. Tardigrades. I think tardigrades are sentient. I know tardigrades are sentient, and I'm about to eat some tardigrades for breakfast. I got some romaine lettuce in there. John that bought me. I need to finish it up. It's about as it used to be, but I'm gonna eat that up. And I know tardigrades on. I'm gonna eat them jokers up. So no, I'm not a vegetarian because I know cows are sentient. I'm a vegetarian because it was an upgrade for me. I realized my body performs better on fruits and vegetables, so I went that direction. And I don't judge people who eat meat because I eat tardigrades, right? I eat sentient creatures too. So, but to me, it was a progression. It was a step forward. And I don't think we'll ever get to a point, Sampson, where we don't abuse other sentient creatures. But I think we can always take steps to abuse them less. That's what I'm trying to do. Attacked by an eastern attacked by an eastern located bobcats or cougars or whatever happened to call them. Yep, and we got cougars out here. We got bobcats. A bobcat, Citizen Deb, I'm blaming for why I'm sleeping on a cot now, not an air mattress. I think a bobcat got in and sliced open my sleeping bag, which led me into a real problem one night of having to take some duct tape and some plastic and my right butt cheek I forgot it was the right butt cheek or the left one, and clog it up and just lay there really flat to make sure that no air escaped. Real problems. Those are real problems. I didn't sleep that good last night, that night either. You know, but those are real problems. Bobcats are real problems. Hamburger on the hoof. Yep, well, that's what they are. People still eat them. That is my plan. And that's a good plan, Citizen Death. And that's what I appreciate. Like, let me go back to this. See, this is what people don't understand. Yes, I'm going to start blocking people. Yeah, I'm not blocking people who disagree with me. I'm blocking people who are not helping me grow. People who intentionally don't want to grow up. People who intentionally refuse to do their own research. Follow a link. Go and realize that Nobody should be a master. Nobody should have followers. Nobody is right all the damn time, and nobody should follow you like nobody should follow me. And the people who bring the hate, right? I see you out there abusing my cousins, calling them this, that, and other names or whatever, because when people lose a discussion because they don't have uh, 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 facts, they don't have the knowledge to continue a discussion. I don't want to say debate, that's psychopathic. A discussion, they get personal and they start making it personal attacks. So the people I'm getting rid of are the people who are just here for, I don't know, entertainment, in terms of causing problems. We got real problems in the world, but they want to keep the fake problems because they want a following on social media or something. I don't know. They want people to think that they're right, but most people see them as narcissists and psychopaths. I want people around like Citizen Dev, right? We talk about things. We learn from each other. And one of the things we talked about, I guess was a few streams ago, is making a plan, right? I'm out here because I've been planning this for damn near 15 years. Somebody tell me the first Doomsday Prepper episode. No, that's not when I started. I planned before that. My grandmother had a pantry. She knew hard times was coming. She passed it to my mother. My mother didn't know why she had a pantry, but she had a pantry. Why? Because they were all doomsday preppers. So I've been planning to come out here off grid in a while for a very long time. I appreciate and I love people like Citizen Dev who were all learning from each other and realizing, yeah, damn it, to a degree, I got to off grid something. You can live in a house, you can live in Rockefeller world, you can live on their power and their water, whatever, but maybe you just off grid your basil. Maybe you just off grid your tomatoes by putting in a garden. Maybe you help your neighbors off grid by growing some extra cucumbers and sharing with them because they like it, right? We can all off grid. We just got to choose what are the means we can go off grid, right? See, I don't have fear of being eaten by a wild animal. I don't have fear of rattlesnakes. I don't have fear of men. I don't have fear of that stuff, which is why I'm out here. A lot of people couldn't function out here, but just the same way you can function in Rockefeller world, I got a fear of debt collectors. I got a fear of poverty. I got a fear of what else do I fear? I mostly fear fake problems. I fear living in a fake world and operating around fake people doing fakeness, right? So I can't stay there. I can't operate there. I need what's real. The mountain lion is real. The cougar is real, right? The wolf is real. The Rockefellers are not real. We consent to their power. Big Pharma is not real. We consent to their synthetic experiments, okay? But everybody's got to off-grid in their own way. Oh, in their own way. Citizen Dev, the only thing I do have a fear, you mentioned brown bears. Yeah, I don't know. No, black bears, okay, we got to do what we got to do. Like I was thinking about yesterday, I was talking to my friend about a nice piece of weaponry. Grizzly bears, I don't do brown bears. I mean, I'm not fearful of them. I think it's probably more be just petrified. I think it's more because if I turn around and I see a 2-ton massive piece of fur whose head is big as my body running at me, that's not fear. That's just called heart attack and die. That's called Fred Sanford and I'm out. That's not really fear. I don't know what the word is for that. I'm not even sure I have time to piss and boo-boo on myself. If I've seen, like, who was it? Joe Rogan, who had that podcast and everything. And these were hunters, right? So he was on he was on, who was his friend? Adam Greenleaf, something like that. Where just type in Joe Rogan, grizzly bear charge. They were out there with the grizzly bears in the wild. They hunt bears. These are hunters, man. These people ain't playing. And they all got guns. They're all sitting around a campfire in this massive Volkswagen bus-sized grizzly bear just came charging through the camp. Watch that episode. You tell me what you think. Because I wasn't scared of no damn bears before that. I was not. Because y'all remember I said, you know what? When I die, a fun way to go would just be get stark butt cowboy naked, get some mushrooms and some psychedelics, take that joker and just walk out into the woods where the brown bears are and just be eating. Yeah, because, you ain't got no belt, buckles, shoes, boat boots. So, you just fresh meat for them. You're old, you're dying, something's happening, I don't know. You can't save yourself, so you just, like that old Native American thing, walk out in the woods, let the wolves eat you. I ain't doing that because that ain't gonna work. There ain't enough psychedelics on this planet to make me unhear what I heard on that podcast. Hell no. Some big, massive bear, they all froze. Every last one of them froze. All season hunters, when that thing came charging in the camp, that subcon, you know how they say your subconscious makes 98% of your decisions all day? That we had this inherent fear. And maybe it was the short-faced bear, that bear that grew to be 20 feet tall, right? Maybe we just got this inherent fear of a big thing of fur and fangs, an eating machine of a monster chasing us down and swallowing us. Yeah, I ain't doing that. But I wouldn't call it fear, citizen. You want me to come up north and plant birds with y'all with the Kodiak bears? We gonna do it on a live stream. No, that's not a problem. I got real problems. I might have a chance with the mountain. I know I have a chance with the mountain. I know I got a chance with the wolves as long as they get a pack of 20 of them. That was another great story. Y'all like hunter stories. I forgot he was a brother on the show. Alaska. The guy who moved up by himself, just crazy as hell. He moved to Alaska all by his damn self and just started building a shed to live in. Sir, it's just that things sound crazy to me. It's like, that sounds close to something stupid you did. But anyway, he told a story about the wolves, where again, he's a hunter. He ain't scared of these animals. But it was a pack of like 20, 22 of them, he said. They don't never run in packs that big. And they came from him, right? And he was scared, but he did what he had to do. But nature evolves and adapts, right? This is where I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna leave it on that. Nature evolves and adapts. I forgot his name, but if you do a search for Joe Rogan, wolf story, wolves, it'll come up. I forgot the guy's name. But they kept coming after him. He was shooting them dead. They kept coming after him. Wolves, the distance that wolves can close in a short period of time is ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. If a pack of 20 wolves came around that corner, there wouldn't be nothing I could do. I'd be food, because I can get in the shed, I can get on top of the shed. If I got 20, I got 22 bullets. I take that back. It's something I could do, but I don't want to do that. I would do my best to try to scare them off. I don't like killing animals. I don't like killing humans. I love killing tardigrades because they're delicious and they're between romaine lettuce leaves. And I'm working on me. I'm a work in progress. But nature, it's adapting, right? It's learning, and it knew that, if we go after this guy and it's only 7 of us, he's going to kill every last one of us. What happens if we got 22? Right? The story of the coy wolf, right? We killed the northeastern wolf, and so what did it do? It bred with the coyote, something we couldn't kill off, something that was smarter than the human race. That the more we killed them, the more they spread out and bred. Right? We never got rid of coyotes. All we did was spread them across North America because we were arrogant enough to think we can get rid of them. The northeastern wolf breeding now with the coyotes to make something called a coy wolf. It's bigger than a coyote. It can take down big prey. It can live in suburban areas. It can live on rats and rabbits and your dog and your cat. They live in New York. They're all over Jersey, Pennsylvania. They're down here, coy wolves. They look like German shepherds, so farmers from a distance don't shoot them. Nature adapts. It evolves. It learns how the hunters take them down, and it gets better at its game. Do we? And this really is my point with the whole cuckoo virus and all this nonsense that's going on. It doesn't matter who made it, doesn't matter where it came from, doesn't matter if it was nature, zoonosis, any of that. You either are adapting and evolving or you're not. And this gets back to the whole reason why I block people now. You're either adapting, evolving, and we're making each other smarter, or we're making each other dumb, or saying same old dumb, stupid stuff that we have. If I've told you 20 times about the Washington, D.C. Act, the Organic Act of 1870, and you still talking about government this and vote that and that. You don't want to read the links. You want me to come out and put a sticker on my forehead so I voted? I'm not saying I'm going to block you, but you might make the list. I don't know. We got to get better. I want to surround myself with smart people, a tribe of critical thinking people, and I need to give them more of my attention, more of my time, and less time to people who are playing. They're faking. They're fake debating on the internet. They're faking like they want to grow and evolve and adapt. People who are never wrong. You're either evolving with the ecosystem or you're not. Your body is learning to adapt to this thing that made in the lab or made organically, or you're not. If you are going with Big Pharma and you think they got enough laboratories to keep up with nature, to keep making things, to give you things that you don't get sick, God bless you. You really got some wonderful belief in billionaires that I don't. It's mathematically impossible for them to keep up with the shifting and changing of that thing. The only thing that you need to do, or you want to do, like this fly that keeps landing in my coffee, and sometimes I get the floaters. The floaters are good because I know the fly's in there. I take it out. The problem with the moths, though, the moths sometimes they're sinkers. You don't know till you get down to the bottom of the coffee that you didn't drink a whole thing of poo-poo and moth and everything else. You want small exposures to things to allow your body to adapt to deal with them because they're going to keep mutating like wolves. They're going to keep adapting like nature until they take you out. Or you slowly allow your white blood cells to do the job that they've been doing since the beginning of time to adapt to what's in the environment. All right, that's all I'm saying. We gotta adapt. I got real problems, you guys. I gotta go. I don't have fake problems. I got real problems. But oh, you know what? Let me see. I try to make sure I do hit a comment from everybody. So what's Jimmy T got? A GoFundMe to get G a donkey. Hell no, Jimmy T. No, I can't take care of myself. What am I gonna do with a donkey? Oh, you want the donkey to take care of me? The donkey might take care of me. That might, because that's what they talk about. The donkeys chase away the rattlesnakes. So yeah, I might, but I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do want horses later. I want 2 buffalo, need some chickens and some other stuff. But that's gonna come when there's like a community to support them and do their thing. Every now and then, I got to go back to Rockefeller World to do things. So I would say, let's not do the donkey just yet. Join Earth, be spirit. Yes, absolutely. Join Earth. Well, you can't unjoin Earth, Jimmy. You either know that you're a part of an ecosystem, you know that you're an earthling on Earth, and you're something greater than that, and we act like we're all earthlings on Earth and we're waiting to die. Hello, veggies. What is a house divided against itself? Soon shall fall. Hello, veggies are great, but good, healthy meat might be okay too. And Christine, I don't debate that. And I don't, I don't know. What the hell do I know? Right? I'd be as bad as a Rockefeller medicine man if I sat here and pretended that I knew all this. I don't know all of this. But what I do know, Christine, is that if you're gonna eat meat, you better eat the healthiest thing you can find. You better eat something that lived free, ran on the prairie, and wasn't fed false food and drugs to be kept alive, antibiotics so it doesn't fall over. That's what I do know. It's like agriculture. I posted that the other day. I don't know why people don't know this stuff, but it is what it is. One of the greatest fails in humanity is when we created modern agriculture, right? That's when our lifespans were reduced, what was it, 20 to 30%. Because of modern agriculture, we stopped eating open pollinated natural wild berries and we started eating the ones we cultivated. So our bodies took a crash. We stopped evolving with the ecosystem. We stopped eating food from food forests, and we started eating food that grew in unnatural ways with unnatural farming practice, cloning and seed saving. Not that you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that this is a historical fact. So if we know a better way to go, we should go the better way. Eat food from a food forest as much as possible. And if you're going to eat meat, eat the wildest stuff that you can find. Hey, Nicole Sweers. No, that ain't your name. That's all right. I think I got something from everybody. I am the child who survived. Yep, keep surviving. Don't ever stop surviving. Don't forget ancient knowledge. Yes, ma'am. We're going to be back later today for ancient knowledge. At what time is it going to be, Christine? We're going to do ancient knowledge at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what we're going to do. Every Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do ancient knowledge. So we'll see you back there when you guys want to show up. What time is it here? Oh, damn it. I only got 2 hours left. I got work I got to do. Waylon Anderson, what's happening with your brother? Citizen Deb, thanks. I want people around like Gerard. Thank you, Citizen Deb. And I think that's how we are. We're a family, you guys. We live together. Don't follow each other. You want wise people around to do wise things. A good example of that, Citizen Deb, is who you marry. Think about this. The person you marry, or no. That's the wrong word. The person that you have children with, you want to make sure that you have children with somebody, because remember, you're gonna love these things. You created these little monsters, and you're gonna love them. You'll die for these monsters, right? You want to make sure that you have children with somebody who you can trust to be around your children. You want to make sure you have children with someone you can trust if you die early and they got to keep raising. You want to have children with someone who is mature, someone who is wise, someone who is minimally critical thinking, someone who can work through problems, someone who can identify what are fake problems, what are real problems, someone who can adapt and evolve and move forward to teach your children to adapt, evolve, and move forward. The people I want around me are people who I know I can trust. If I get sick, if I die, if the wolves come running, and it's 20 of them, people who aren't going to run and hide, right? So you definitely want people around you who are capable of critical thought and evolvement. Absolutely agree. Small, not the people who got the most money, not the guy that got the nicest car, not the woman with the big boobies, not I mean, you can go on and on. Not the person who smells the best. You want a real person in your life. You don't want a fake person in your life. It's not persons, real people. And that, is my point with that, Citizen Dev. You want real people because the world is full of real problems. You don't want people that's going to drag you down in the fake world with fake problems. Small step in self-sustainability. That's it, Rachel. And that's another thing you want people around you who are taking steps in the right direction. Absolutely. I fear fake world. I do too, Christine, because you don't know what's real. You don't know what's coming. They invent everything. They invent problems. They invent diseases. They invent issues and challenges. They invent currencies. They invent debt. They invent slavery. You can't solve fake problems. Fake problems have to go away. They're fake from the beginning. So I do got a problem with the fake world. You took a leap without being pushed. Usually I'm pushed. Oh, no, Jennifer, if you're talking to me, I took a leap off grid because I was pushed. Nah, I'd love to say I was smart enough just to one day wake up and decide to go do this. Nah. When you wake up every morning and you see a world in the IT space, and we can feed everybody, we can clothe everybody, we can house everybody, we can get rid of the currencies so everybody has the things that they need. And the majority of people around you are talking about vote, keep voting for the people who are lobbied and paid to keep the system unchanged. Nah, I was pushed. When you look at the pictures of the kids in Yemen who got belly so big they're about to burst, so skinny, grown women so skinny that they look like they're children. And my United States Incorporated did that. My slaver did that. I was pushed. When you look at domestic violence and rape and the idea that we still live in a time where Jamal Khashoggi could get killed on the other side of the planet and the secret agencies got multiple recordings and a video of it, and they can't stop women from being raped, people who are just screaming for help, children who are abused by their step parents, their parents, the foster parents, and all of this is coming through smartphones, I was pushed. When you think about where this world is headed, and I'm a part of it, nah, Jennifer, I wish that I just woke up one day and said, this is the right thing, I'm gonna go do it. That was not it, Jennifer. I can feel the evil. Some of my friends, they say it's called, what is that called? Where you can feel pain, you can feel other people's pain, not empathy. What is that called? That you are a empath. I don't know anything about that. I just know that I can't sleep at night if I'm a part of all of that. Right? The people who hate Columbus, but they're clapping and cheering for the colonizers in office that are always in office. Nah, I can't live around fake people and fake problems. Jennifer, I was pushed. That's why I'm here. I was pushed to do the right thing, and it is the right thing. I now have real problems, and I got to get off of here to go work on my real problems. Hey, Angela, good morning. I think I got a comment from everybody. No, I didn't. It goes, hey, Willow Kelly, good to see you. It's been a minute. I think I got everybody. No, there you go. Kim Holly. Hey, Kim. My sound changed all of a sudden too. Yeah, probably. Well, I'm off grid. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm on satellite. So I'd love to say they're coming to get me. Nah, that's probably not it. It's just probably satellite. Sound got weird all of a sudden for me too. Off grid sound. All right, all right. Jimmy T, I didn't do anything. And I think I could be lying. No, my hand is not on the microphone. The microphone's down there. I didn't do anything. Using tin can of string. Okay, so y'all can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me. Well, I gotta go anyway. Oh, good sound. Sound is back. Okay. Hey, Lynn McLean, how you doing today? All right. AI hit the sound. Ooh, Lynn, don't you get me started. No, I will be here all day. Don't you get me started on IT and AI. First of all, I think AI runs the world. I don't think your politicians are in control. I actually don't even think these families are in control. I think we already lost that war. I think it makes decisions. I think that Skynet thing they turned on and it lobbies politicians. I think it makes decisions for industries. I do. Because to me, it's the craziest and weirdest thing to believe. And we messing with technology we shouldn't be messing with. And who was it? Elon Musk? Was Elon? No, Elon who wants to go live in a tin can. This is the way I say it, Lynn. He wants to go live in a tin. He's a king on this planet. He can buy islands. He can buy nations. He can pretty much buy anybody he wants to. He can marry anybody he wants to. He can drive. He can have multiple yachts. He lives like a king, but he decides he wants to go live on Mars. Or where does he want to go? To the moon and live in a tin can with 22 other people and re-drink their urine and eat their boo-boo and sandwiches and fruit bars and protein bars and recycling that stuff. He wants to give up the sun to go live in dust, talcum powder dust on the moon. When the billionaires, the kings on this planet, decide it's better to live as a slave in a tin can box because of what they saw about AI, you know we got a problem coming. We got a big time. Trust humanity and its behavior. Trust humanity and its behavior. All right, I gotta go, you guys. That's it, everybody. No, Andrea was the last one in the house. Beautiful, Gerard. You explain things perfectly. Love it. Thank you, Andrea. I don't know that I do discussion. I come on here and like I said, anybody following me, I come here, I give you my perspective. I was out there digging holes, Andrea, putting in the fence post for the barbed wire because I'm more than halfway done now with the area I'm enclosing. And I was sitting here thinking, like, damn it, I got real problems, right? I didn't sleep last night. That was a real problem. We had a windstorm. Power went out. You know, the greenhouse had problems. I had to go get the drill midnight and pitch black darkness and fix the greenhouse, right? You know, wolves around, real problems. Mountain lions, they knew they didn't get me then because ain't nobody watching my back. They could have got me last night. Real problems. Then I went to go sleep in the truck, Andrea. And now my back hurts and I'm tired, right? But those are real problems. This is why I was digging a hole this morning. I was like, man, but as bad as all that is, at least those problems are real problems, right? They're not fake societies that I consent to. They're not fake problems I consent to. They're not fake economic systems. They're not fake money problems. They're real problems. And I'd rather have real problems and get eaten by mountain lions and wolves and bears all damn day than to get eaten by a couple families or AI or banking systems that I consent to because I wasn't smart enough to realize that I'm being controlled and I'm a slave. So off grid any way that you can. Any way that you can. You don't have to do it my way. These systems collapse if what do they say, 10%? And first of all, the systems need growth. They need people to engage in these psychopathic systems and they need to grow. If they don't grow, they collapse. So off grid any way you can. And like Citizen said, Deb said earlier, make a plan to off grid and just start heading in the right direction. We ain't got to win the race, y'all. We just got to start walking in the right direction. It may not be in our time, it may not be in our generation, and that's okay. We don't need to see it. It's like planting a tree. Why we make swales? We plant trees because it's what we're supposed to do. We may not never sit under the shade of them. We may never eat the sweet dates from the date palm, but it's the right thing to do because eventually somebody will. We need to start walking in the right direction of freeing the human race and bringing an end to these psychopathic control systems because it's the right thing to do and it's the right direction to go. All right. I'm late again. Start back over in the Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I wish I could, Bert, which is not your name, but I gotta go. You already know what I'm doing. Tell your father I said, hey, um, I got work to do. I got real problems today. What am I doing? I gotta check the auto irrigation. That's going on over there. It's not working how it's supposed to. I gotta add a pump. I had to actually add a pump to apply pressure. I think there's air in the lines. That's a real problem. I got to work on the shower over there today. I've realized before I do the big cob structure around it, I'm going to do like a thatch type fence from the yuccas. That's a real problem. The patio, which is almost done, it's not unhooked to power. Working on that this morning. That's a real problem. I'm trying to do it right. I'm using the slate and the flat rocks from the property here, and the sand and the silt and the rocks, the grit from the riverbeds. Working on the patio this morning. That's a real problem. I got a whole bunch of I got a banana over there that's drying up. I need to water that. That's a real problem. I got to run get some fence posts. What do I need? I need 3 more wooden fence posts. I need the conduit so I can make my gate. I'm gonna have to weld the gate. And I think I need about 9 more barbed wire T-posts. That's a real problem. Got to run into town and get those. Suppose it rain today, in which I don't think that's a rain cloud behind me, but I know those are rain clouds in front of me. Anytime I see those rain clouds forming over that mountain in Mexico, I know that that's coming my way. That's a real problem. And I got to get back before the rain, because when it rains, that's the time I can look at the water and study the water, see where the sheet flows are, so I know where to make the next swale. The only swale can't be Sampton swale. I need a couple other swales. Real problems. So those are real problems versus fake problems. People, that's all I'm saying. We need to end the cycle of fake problems and begin a cycle of real problems again. And the only way we do that is through sovereignty. The only way we do that is you have to love and respect your neighbor's rights more than you love and respect your own rights. You got to do more for them than you do for yourself. You got to look out for your 7 billion cousins all over this planet, not just for your own self. Me, 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 me. You got to stop looking for followers. You got to stop wanting to be a psychopathic leader, because all leaders are psychopathic. The idea that you want to tell Bert what to do and your perspective is better than Bert's is ignorant. Bert has his own perspective, even though Bert doesn't. That's not his perspective, because that ain't his name. Damn it. Ernie got it. If Ernie wants to control Bert, Ernie is a psychopath. So just to evolve, people, evolve and adapt. I don't want anybody to be worried about me blocking them. I mean, I have blocked people, but there's a little more heinousness to it. It's just not you saying stupid stuff and not wanting to do the research and not ever clicking on a link, not ever looking anything up, or not understanding how the world works. We all got to learn. I don't have time when it becomes personal, right? When you make it personal, you want to fight with people. I really don't want that on my page no more. We have to adapt and move forward. And I want to surround myself with critical thinking people who are figuring the system out, who are coming to real solutions to the real problems and start employing those solutions in their life. All right. This is Gerard. I had to get going. Oh, nope. 2 people came in, 2 comments. I want to try to never leave unless I read a comment from everybody. Paul said, you got some dirt and something blocking your mic. Yeah, probably. Well, it's called satellite internet. That's what it's called. All right. Father Abraham had many sons. Any sons had, oh, there you go. There you go, Jilly Max. See, that's how you know the people went to Sunday school together. You start going through the old little nursery rhymes. But anyway, listen, guys, I got to go. You guys have a great day. This is Gerard. I'm done with the fake internet on the fake Wi-Fi and the fake digital and fakeness. Now I need to go do the real problems. But at least on these fake platforms where you can't post anything real because it gets censored, at least there are some people, and I consider the people who I spend time with the most here, who are actually talking about real things, and we're evolving and moving forward, finding action, making plans, and doing it, not just sitting on the internet and talking about it. All right, you guys go out there in the real world, find some real problems, invoke some real solutions, and stop engaging in the fake world. This is Gerard. I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye-bye. Do you wanna break
the chains that bind you? Do you want to set the world free? Have perfect harmony? Isn't it time for that? Do you want to free, boom, 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 free the people? Do you want to free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop. Do you want to let go of the prisoners? See everyone happy. We can have this and more if we open up the doors. Well, what do you think about that? Do you want to free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you want to free, boom, 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 free the people and Mother Nature too? Close down all the zoos. Do you want to boom, 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 boom? Do you want to boom, 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 boom? Do you want to free, boom, boom, free the people? Do you want to free, boom, 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 free the people from the bottom to the top? Make modern slavery stop.